one of those under the gun spots where we have about 8 big blinds, and we're wondering just, hey, what's our opening range, and what if the blinds are going to go up the next hand? So first of all, with 8 big blinds, obviously we're in push fold mode. That's clear. When we're under the gun, we're in push fold mode. Okay. We are definitely going to shove king queen. That's a no-brainer. And basically, you're going to want to extend that down to 10-9 suited at the widest. So again, this is an example of that range, and I know I've mentioned this range before, but just to reiterate, things like ace 10, ace 9, things like king queen, queen jack offsuit, 10 jack suited, 10-9 suited. This is the range where you can shove when you go, okay, I know I have to be kind of wide, but I'm not sure how wide. I just know not really, really wide. And so this is kind of like a wide controlled range. And so you have good hands like ace 10, ace 9, and king queen, but you're extending it down diagonally, if you will. And I'm sure you've all seen that square chart of the hands, you know, ace 2 down the side and stuff like that. And so I'm thinking of diagonal hands, and if you want more information, you can just search diagonal or diagonal hands in Poker Clerk, and it'll just pop right up. The diagonal hands down the middle, in other words, connectors and suited connectors, the jack 10 suited, the 10-9 suited, 9-8 suited, ooh, they're pretty, the jack 9 suited, Nashy type of hands and such. Those are the hands that you're going to want to shove here. I would say take it down to like jack 10 suited, 10-9 suited at the widest, and then when you know that the blinds are going to go to the next hand, or excuse me, say it again, when you know the blinds are going to increase the next hand, you just extend it a little further. So instead of stopping at, say, 10-9 suited, you go 9-8 suited, 8-7 suited, instead of jack 10 suited, jack 9 suited, things of that nature. And so if the blinds were going to go up to, say, 120, even higher, you could just use the same philosophy, like jack 9, oh, maybe jack 8 suited, things like that. But basically, you want to start with that range, as I said, and then just increase it a little bit if you know that the blinds are going to increase. And you can use that in any position, and so many shoving situations, because that's kind of like the foundation for shoving wider without knowing a precise range, is just kind of knowing what your default is and knowing a good target range, and then being able to extend it as you see fit, depending on the circumstances around you. But when it comes down to it, when you have 8 big blinds under the gun, those are the hands that you want to shove, and I'll leave you with this. The worst possible hand that you can shove here, drum roll, is about ace 2. Ace 2 is the worst hand. So the biggest leak that I've seen in coaching a bunch of people is shoving the weak aces here under the gun at near full tables like 7, 8, or 9 handed. It's not a good idea. So that's why I try to cut it off like ace 10 or ace 9, something like that. And that is something that should help a bundle. Good luck.